Hiya, I'm Jasper, and welcome to your video review for Ambulance. It's a movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal and the guy that played Morpheus in the Matrix movie that we really should never speak of. So, not Lawrence Fishburne. Anyway, so, as always, I'm going to give it the good, the bad, and the furry. To start off with the furry, I don't think there was any. If there was a dog that clearly didn't match the storyline. Anyway, moving on. So, this is a movie where not Lawrence Fishburne and Jake Gyllenhaal are the brothers, and one of them is down on his luck. He's just trying to get back into it, and you know, just trying to do the right thing, but he just can't quite get there. And then his brother is you know, into some bad things, but can hook him up and is just generally more successful, but also, you know, maybe not on the right side of the law. And so they come together because he needs his help, because he can do the things that he needs him to do, and he needs the money that he can provide. So they go. You get like a scene introducing him, and then a scene of introducing him with these two guys together, and then they're into the action. And so I thought that was enough. I don't know. Some people, it's kind of like if like there's a horror movie where you don't get emotionally attached to the characters before they get killed off, you're like, I didn't care about this person. I felt there was just enough for me to care about these guys and to understand their dynamic. So I thought it was enough. Some people might not. And this is a Michael Bay movie. If you've never seen a Michael Bay movie, where you been? But if you like the just Transformers nonsense, like 13 hours, and just like, if you've seen a Michael Bay movie, you know that you're in for action, cutting that sometimes doesn't make sense, action that sometimes you're like, what the fuck, that's what you're gonna do? Okay, sure, moving on to the next thing already. And that there's gonna be an American flag in the background when something heroic is happening. So, if that's what you were expecting with this movie, let me tell you, you expected correctly, because that's exactly what this movie is. They have this other character who like is playing one of the cop characters to try and like explain why these guys are allowed to roll around in the ambulance for as long as they are. No, nobody's buying that explanation. You know, this guy is just here to basically be like, hey audience, we know that none of this shit makes any sense, but we want to see cool vehicle chases and explosions and cars getting wrecked and everything. So this is the guy that's pretending, that's making it so that makes sense. Cool. And the audience is like, yeah, I don't buy it, but I'm still enjoying the car chase, so sure, why not? All right, let's go. Let's do this. Woo! Get up! So that's basically what this whole movie is. There's so many scenes where you're like, what is it? Okay. So how I like to think about it, for an in-universe explanation, is that the guy who hacked the security cameras magically hacked the whatever police system that somehow also magically hacked all of their vehicles and like disabled or severely degraded the brake system of every police vehicle involved in this chase, because that is the only reason that they would do this dumb shit and then not be able to brake in time so many times. So there's a chick in this. I don't recognize her from it. Like, I feel like I recognize her from something, but I don't know what. And I don't know her name, but she was good in it, which is, you know, fun. But yeah, I went into this movie expecting I get to see Jake Gyllenhaal doing Jake Gyllenhaal stuff. I like seeing him do his stuff. And I get to see a Michael Bay where there's action and explosions and American flags and ridiculous editing. And that's what I got in this movie. So I liked it. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. If you want a coherent storyline that makes sense, that falls within the realm of reality, that, you know, just works entirely, and that there's not totally unnecessary explosions going on, then you came to the wrong movie and you're not going to enjoy it. I enjoyed this movie for what it was, because it's what I was expecting. Again, it's not Shakespeare in Shakespeare in Love or whatever. Like, it's not going to win any awards, but it's a fun time. There's enough action, it keeps you going, it has good pacing, it keeps the action pressing, and much like the guy even explains, it presses on the action and then releases so that you can get a little character going and then presses on the action again. So kind of like what he's doing. you'll get it if you see it. You get what I'm talking about. You understand. I don't want to give away too much, but you get it. So yeah, the music is fine. It's unobtrusive. You know, it's a Michael Bay film. You know it's gonna have solid action. It's gonna have explosions. It's gonna have a good budget and some editing. Sometimes you're like, okay, I guess sure. Okay, I'm following along ish. I'll go with that. And yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a fun time. You don't necessarily have to see it in the big screen, but if you do, I think you'll enjoy the explosions and the chasey chase a bit more. But yeah, so that's all I really have for this one. If you saw it, let me know if you liked it in the comments down below. If you didn't like it, well, that sucks to be you, I guess. So that's all I got for this one. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you the next one. Bye.